Hello everyone and welcome to Introduction to OPCloud, OPM framework and modeling tool. Today we're going to learn how to start the basic modeling with OPCloud. We're going to use our OnStar example where you can find it under examples. We will show that later on. But first, let's start with our basic modeling. The first thing we need to know is how to create object and process. Object and process are the main building block of OPM. OPM by itself is a language which represents everything in our world, and everything is either an object or a process or a relation between them. Let's start with our main thing in our OnStar system, our process. To create a process, you go to the main toolbar, the blue ribbon on top of the screen. You left click on the process and drag it into the canvas, the OPD area, Object Process Diagram. You can see that automatically the text box will be opened with the name that we can give to our process. In our case, we'll use driver rescuing. Once we finish, we can see that we can use the auto format, which will capitalize each word, or we can deselect it, and then we can put whatever kind of things we want to do. You can see that once we finish, we can click enter or click the update button. We can see that automatically the name was updated. The next thing we want to do is to add our driver. For that, we will need to add an object. We will left click on the object in the main toolbar and drag it into the canvas, just like our process. Again, automatically the pop-up will be opened to update our text, the name of the object. Let's update it to driver and click enter to submit it. The next thing we want to do is connect them with a link. In order to link two things in OPCloud, you just need to find a clear area where there is no text, left click, and drag it into the other thing. As you can see, the pointer will be changing into a cursor, so you can easily know this is the place to create a link. Let's do it now. We're clicking, holding the mouse button, and then selecting our thing to connect to our target. You may notice that if I connect it to a specific area, I can connect it to any port or a specific port. When the thing highlights like this, it means it's connected to a specific port. When it's connected to an overall shape, it's connected in general, meaning it will be aligned into the center. Once I release the mouse button, I can see the link table open. I have only the links that are available for me to connect. For instance, if our object was not a physical object, I wouldn't have the agent link, because agent, as a human, can only be physical. I can select any type of link that I would want, and just click on it to connect it. You may see that on the upper pop-up menu, you can see where I'm connecting and the target I'm connecting to. And I can see near each link the actual OPL that will be created. In our case, we want to affect because driver rescuing affects driver. So I will click on it. As you can see, the link was created automatically. The difference between connecting a link to a direct port or connecting it to a specific, to the center of a thing is the alignment of the link. As you can see, the link is traveling across the border. If I will select a specific port, now the link will be connected to that specific port. You may use it whatever you like. The next thing I want to do is to say that our driver is not part of the system. For that, we're going to change its affiliation. On the secondary toolbar, once I've selected the object, I can click on the Change Affiliation button, and we will see that the affiliation of the driver was changed to environmental. This is also represented in the OPL, the pane beneath it. And this is our first story for today, just how to create, object, process, and link them. We'll see you in our next sessions.